So I had a video that's ready to go that was going to be released today, but all those plans got changed once I found out of some new Gundam Breaker news, and we're going to talk about that today. But I just want to say this real quickly, and I'm warning y'all, the closer we get to Gundam Breaker, the more this channel is going to turn into mostly a Gundam Breaker channel. So get ready for that, because I'm going to be really invested into that game, and you're going to get a lot of content from that game. That's going to happen once it comes out. So I'm just warning y'all right now, be prepared. We still will do other content, but this channel will be dominated by Gundam Breaker. So let's get on to the new news that I want to talk about today. Just want to let you know in advance that most of this news is Google translated, so apologies for any translation issues. According to GameSpark, Gundam Breaker 4 is set 6 years after the events of Gundam Breaker 3. So the protagonist of this series participates in a beta test of the in-game online battle simulator Gunpla Battle Blazer Beyond Borders, referred to as GBBBB. Okay. Okay. All right. All right. Okay, that's fine. I mean, this is not about the series, but that name, oh geez, that name. GBBBB. Did I say that 4 times? GBBBB. Okay, that's 4. Oh geez, yeah, that's. You could have come up with a better name. Why did you come? That name is horrible. That name is horrible, by the way. But all right, I'll go with it. In GBBBB, the protagonist teams up with a tutorial character named Tao that is inexperienced, and Lin, a bubbly but competitive beginner. The three decide to take on GBBBB Battle Tournament, a major in-game event. Okay, so this article says the character is Lin, but which I'm getting to the translation part right now. The translation says the character is named Rin. So I don't know if it's Lin or Rin. So it's probably going to be Lin in America and Rin in Japanese, which I don't know why you don't leave it as Rin. But anyways, I'm just going based on this article, which this part is the character description. Tao, although he's a jokester and has a pathetic side, he shares a strong friendship with the protagonist, which is kind of different from what the article says. Although he loves Gunpla and has gathered information on GBBBB, I hope I didn't do too many B's. He was a beginner just like the protagonist when he first started out. Due to his wealth of knowledge, he acts as a tutorial in the early... Okay, he's a tutorial character in the early missions. My bad, that was Google Translate. His fighting style is passive and he prefers SD type units. Okay, there might have been a couple of issues with that description, but not that much. I got a good understanding. So basically he's a tutorial character in the early mission and then I guess becomes part of your team is what it sounds like. So Rin, but also in the article they said it was Lin. I'm gonna go with Rin. She has a bright personality and is caring and cares for her friends. She has a strong competitive spirit and a strong sense of adventure. She has an aggressive fighting style, although she is a beginner who just started playing GBBBB. She overcomes many crises with her enthusiasm and determination. I'm hoping I'm not doing too many B's on there, but oh, this is such a bad name. I hate that name. I hate that name with a passion. So I'm guessing those two are your main party members, and I also included images of their gunplugs that they're going to be riding in. I don't know the names. I don't think they've been announced yet, but that's the images and that's what they look like. So I made sure to include those when I was talking about them so you can see them and their Gundams. So now, on to some of the side characters. My bad if I butchered this name, but Rekko, an AI character who hosts events and reports the news in GBBBB. Although she sometimes makes pinheaded remarks, she does not show any AI-like sides to herself and manage events with her energy, cuteness, and hard work, earning her the support of GBBBB users. She often appears at events as a set with Mr. Gunpla, and her witty exchanges with Mr. Gunpla have become a fixture in GBBBB. Such a terrible acronym. Mr. Gunpla, which, if you play Gundam Breaker 3, you recognize him. So, he was a commentator in Gundam Breaker 3, which, yes, he was, and continues to act as an MC and commentator at events for GBBBB. Although he is retired as a builder, his commentary, which makes use of his knowledge and experience, is supported by many users. Mr. Gunpla is treated as a legend in this world, and his distinctive appearance is sold as a virtual character for GBBBB player avatars, making it a popular favorite. Misa, who is making her return, and you will know about her if you play Gundam Breaker 3. And if you don't know about her, you must have not played Gundam Breaker 3 at all. Or you never played through the story mode. No. You just never played Gundam Breaker 3 at all, because she's all over the place in that game. But anyways, a veteran player who experienced various battles while leading basically the protagonist team in Gundam Breaker 3, which, playing the game, I guess she was the leader. I'll put it like this. She's a leader in name. Fair enough. Anyways, 6 years have passed since Gundam Breaker 3, and in the real world, she is now 23 years old, and she works as an office lady. So now, will she show the composure of an adult? I don't know why that's a question, but I guess we'll find out in the game. One more thing. After many twists and turns, she meets the protagonist in GBBBB. Oh, okay. It's over. I thought it was something. No. It's not. Yep, no, it's over. Okay. Okay, that was a bad way to end it. Oops. Welp, moving forward. The story also suggests that characters from Gundam Breaker Mobile will appear as opponents in the battle tournament. And just so you know, which I should do a video on it, but I did play Gundam Breaker Mobile, but I never finished it. And maybe I'll explain why. I gotta see, if I still have footage from Gundam Breaker Mobile, then I'll do a video on it, why I basically stopped playing it. But anyways, getting back to the news, they did announce 4 new Gunplas that are going to appear in the game. And I have a feeling one of these are going to piss some of y'all off, for specific reasons. So, the 4 that I mentioned are Gundam Perfect Strife Freedom, which actually, that looks pretty tight. I actually want to get that kit one day. Sokka Warrior, Gunner Sokka Warrior, and the last one that I feel people are going to have some issues with, the Gundam Live Lance Heaven. And I know you have issues because a lot of y'all are going to say, why isn't Death Sight in the game? I have the same question too, but yep. So those are the 4 new mobile suits announced in Gundam Breaker 4. One more final piece of news. The information program, Gumbra Information Bureau Mini, will broadcast on Tuesday, July 2nd from 7 p.m. Okay, I don't know what the time zone is. I guess it's Japan's time zone, but I don't know what it's called. But basically, it will delve deeper into content of the story mode and game mode, and will also have new information. More details will be released at a later date by their official Twitter page, now called X. So just to share a little bit more of my thoughts, like I said earlier, I'll say it again, that name is trash. I hate that they call it GBBBB. It's stupid. It's a terrible name. Don't get me wrong, I understand the issue with calling it Metaverse, but oh, I wish you would have just called it Metaverse than what you called it here. That is a trash name. I'm sorry. I'm going to say it. That name is trash. Like I said before, the fact that Live Lance is going to be there and not Death Sight, I'm positive that's going to bother some people, including me. Misa's back. Happy about that. That's cool. I'm definitely interested to see how she changed over time. The new characters, I don't know. They feel kind of generic to me. Okay, I'll take this back a little bit and be a little bit more fair. Tao looks generic. Rin looks like a character from Phantasy Star, so she stands out. I never played, well, I shouldn't say I never, but I have played Gundam Breaker Mobile. And there's a reason why I stopped playing it, which I may do a video on that in the future. What else do I have to say? Yeah, I'm definitely going to try to tune in on July 2nd for the news because I definitely want to know more about it. But at the end of the day, I'm excited for it. I hope y'all are too. So, yeah, that's all I really have to say. I just want to give y'all the new news on Gundam Breaker 4, and I would definitely probably be back either July 2nd or 3rd, as long as I'm not busy. And I will bring you more news as it comes out in my own way.